Hello and welcome to Play With Me Toys for Kids. Today we're going to be doing this Marker Maker refill pack from Crayola. I've done a few of these videos in the previous episodes, and a couple of you wrote in the comments that you thought maybe the colors were a little bit pale because I used too little ink. So today we're going to be doing another test. We'll be making 2 more colors and we'll be using lots of ink and see if that makes a difference to how bright the colors are. I mentioned before that the colors were a little bit matte, and I just mean by that they were a little bit pale. So we have here our 3 colors of ink, yellow, red, and blue, the prime colors. We have the marker fillers, the tubes, and the tips. So this is everything that we need. Back in the background I have from the Cosmos School Lab kit to hold some test tubes, and we'll be using these to fill with ink and then fill up the inside of the marker. So we're going to be making the same color today, and I want to make this light green. We're going to make one of the markers with about the amount of ink that I used in the previous videos, and then we'll also be making one of the markers with a lot of ink. So we'll be using 3 drops of blue and 12 drops of yellow. Alright, let's go ahead and get started with our first marker. This will be the one with less ink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's it for yellow, and then we'll go ahead and add a lot of yellow to the other side, and I'm just going to speed this up for you guys. So next up we have blue, and only 3 drops of blue. And I'm going to be doing this a couple times in the first one and a lot of times in the second one. So here in the first one you can see there's not very much, and in the second one there's a lot of ink. It almost fills up the entire test tube. Time to mix. So this color reminds me a lot of a pen which we already made, this turquoise color. I'm going to go ahead and add some more yellow to make it a lighter green. This kit is really fun because you can play around with the colors you mix. You don't have to go by what's on the recipe. So here, as you can see, it's a lot lighter green, and there's a lot of ink in the second one, so we'll see if this works. The next step is to add the inside of the marker and wait for it to soak up all of the ink. As you can see, it soaks up really fast. You can see the ink going right up that marker, and it seems to have soaked up everything in the first one. This is similar to before. It didn't seem to go all the way to the top. However, the second one seems to have way too much ink because it's just surrounded in ink. It's in a pool of ink, and it doesn't seem to have soaked up everything. It seems to be completely full of ink. Alright, so now it's time to add the finishing touches. We simply have to put on the marker tip and then add the middle. After this, we'll add a cap to each marker and then test them out. So here's our first one. We have to wait for the cap to click twice, and this is kind of hard to do. And then I will add a lid. Alright, time for the second one. This one's a little bit messier because, as you can see, it was just soaked in the ink. But we'll see if it creates a brighter color. However, it only used half the ink, so I feel like it was a little bit of a waste. We'll see if it creates a better color though. Alright, time to add the cap and the lid, and then we're ready for a test. So here are our two markers. They look really similar. We just have to wait for the color to go all the way up to the tips. We'll tip them like this and wait. As you can see, they're all complete and ready for a test. So first up, we'll use the marker with less ink. As you can see, it's kind of a pale matte green color. Very pretty, a little bit like a pastel. Alright, now let's see if the other color is brighter or more neon. It looks a little bit like mint green, mint chip. I'm thinking of ice cream right now. So here's the other marker, and to be completely honest, they look exactly the same to me. One doesn't look brighter or more neon than the other, so I think that this is just how this set is. Nevertheless, I really enjoyed this set and the colors it created. I think it was a lot of fun to be able to mix your own colors. I guess we have two green markers now, but it was fun to try a test. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video by adding a sticker to each of my markers. I'll give them a name later, perhaps Mint Chip, although you could suggest a name in the comments below for this color of green. Overall, I really enjoyed this set. I think it was very interesting. It was a lot of fun to do and it wasn't too hard. It can be really fun to mix your own colors and see what the result is, or you can go by the recipe as well. So we can still make 4 more pens with this set, so if you have any colors you would like us to make, you can go ahead and write which color in the comments, as well as what you want us to name this color of green. So that was it for today. I do want to end by showing you the other markers we made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up down below. Remember to write in the comments which name you want for this color green, what other colors you want us to make, how you liked this product. Again, we can make 4 other markers, so you can suggest some colors down below in the comments. And go check out the channel and subscribe if you haven't already. Here are the other markers we made. As you can see, we have red, orange, purple, blue, light blue, and another green color. So thanks for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!